hug for Thursday, the 27th of September. Just have a quick shuffle here. Just smiling as I think about the last couple of days. Okay, right, courage. Well, you know what? Courage, the word courage comes from, I think it's Latin, well, it's definitely French now. The heart, meaning the heart. So it kind of is another message again to really be in our hearts and to act from our hearts. So to take all of that energy, to take all of that love and that inspiration that we've been receiving this week, to be loving, to be compassionate towards ourselves and others, and to use that as a means of being courageous, of being strong, of feeling more empowered to do what we came here to do in the world. Because when we go out of our hearts, then that's when we get into the fear, that's when we get into the stories about what people will think of us, what it will mean, you know, how it's going to change our lives, whether we're up to the job, whether we can actually do it, you know, whether it's going to be all okay. And when we go into our hearts and we soften and we realise that in a way the only thing we can do is love and bring more love and be love, or at least aspire to those things, then it just makes it much easier to put one foot in front of the other and just do it without all the thought getting in the way. So that's one aspect of that, the way that I'm actually feeling it, in the sense of the energy, the harmony and the love that's being brought through this week. And I just want to quickly read what it says on the card. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So again, whenever I read that, I think, yes, it's really important to do that. And I also think there are ways of doing that lovingly. And yet there are also times when we do need to say, well, actually, this is what I believe. This is what I'm feeling at this particular time. It's okay if you don't believe the same thing. But if you don't have that same generosity towards me, in other words, if you're attacking me for my beliefs, then I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm not going to take that energy in, because it's actually going to lower my frequency. And, you know, with all the love in the world, please just move on, because you are you, I'm me. I'm happy with both of those, and yet you don't seem to be. So, you know, this is my way of standing up for my beliefs and being courageous, is to say that I'm happy to share a dialogue. I'm happy to exchange ideas. I'm happy to explore things with people who disagree, you know, intensely with me. I'm okay with that. But I really do want to stay in a loving space of exchange and exploration. So, you know, that's where I draw a line in the sand. And feel free to do that, so that we can continue to expand the love undisturbed, because it's still being loving. If you draw boundaries, it's being loving towards yourself, and it's committing to what you really believe in. So be courageous, commit to love, and continue to just move through your week with ease and with passion. Okay, thanks everybody for listening, and I will be back tomorrow, Friday, for the weekend. Bye.